Camera on. Sound on. Okay, are we here? Yep. Hey! Yeah! Ooh, it's hot here. Oh, we're in the garage, mate. Oh, by the way, nice mustache. I really like what you're doing there. Thank you. I've been working on it. Are you excited that this is the first time we actually have a video together? That's crazy. Yeah, I love it. I can't believe we actually have a video together. That's insane. That we actually did it. We're doing a video together. It's kind of crazy. Oh, crazy. Yeah. I am so excited. Times. Okay, let's get started. Welcome back to RedGrae Productions. I am RedGrae, and I am here to talk to you about the newest series, Yes or No Review with me, RedGrae and Uncle Joe, where we're going to talk about all kinds of films. All films PG-13 and under. We're going to be rating movies. 3 movies specifically today that we believe that came out, that we believe that were under the radar in 2026. Or at least feel like we need to give them another chance to see if you guys want to watch it in streaming or rewatch it. Okay, that's what we're going to do today. I'm excited. Yeah, okay. How are you, Uncle Joe? I'm good. I am Uncle Joe, and I'm ready to talk about movies. Yeah. Cool, and the first film is Mercy with Chris Pratt. Chris Raven. The synopsis is, in the near future, an advanced AI an AI judge tells the captive detective that he's on trial for murder of his wife. If he fails to prove his innocence within 90 minutes, the average for a movie, so FY, he will be executed. And now we will rate from 10 to 1. 10 being, well, best, like Avengers Infinity War or The Dark Knight. And 1 being Madam Web or Fantastic film 2015. The dumb Fantastic Four movie. From the count of 3. 1, 2, 3, go. 8.5. 8. Yeah, because it kept me awake the whole time, and the action was fun. I loved it. I agree. The story kept you invested, continued to make you think, which hasn't really hasn't really been a normal thing for movies past COVID. Because movies have just been like these slops of action and little storylines. And I'm glad we're going back to true stories. And I think Chris Pratt is the best part of this movie. This is his best performance. At least top 3 in my opinion. It's really well done. I love him in this movie. I hate when people hate on things, except for myself when I don't hate. I hate things, but that's just me. I'm Uncle Joe. I'm allowed to do that. But Chris Pratt's good. It's Star-Lord. Maybe not Mario, but he's good at Garfield. I love his Garfield. It's awesome. I think that he's a good actor. People need to shut up. Fair enough. I agree strongly about his acting. He's a good man who gets good roles. Now let's start talking about the worst parts of Mercy. The double twist at the ending was weird for me, and I feel like it was unnecessary, but again, it didn't ruin the rest of the movie for me. I think it was a well-done movie, and it had a pretty understanding ending that made AI feel like it's inevitable, but yet we have to be able to tell truth regardless of AI trying to tell us something or trying to do something. You know what I'm saying? Like, as a writer, I'm against AI, but I feel like it could be used as a tool if we can for some things. I'm okay at using it as a tool as long as we don't use it to make stuff. Like I don't want it to build scripts. I don't want it to make scripts, but I do want it to be maybe help me figure out my points on where I want things to go, or give me an idea that I didn't get before. You know what I'm saying?
Good point, but I still don't agree with AI. I still, I still had a. It's still a fun couch watch personally. I liked it. I would recommend it in 3D, the movie, but it was a fun experience, and I wish you had time to watch it in theaters. You know.
Yeah, but anyway, if you like this movie, if sorry,
Yeah, you're good.
okay.
Keep going.
But anyway, if you like you said, Joe, it's a good action film. Like you said, Joe, it's a good action film. And if anyone likes that sort of thing, I encourage them to go watch this film because it's on streaming. That's been on streaming. I watched it in streaming, and I wish I watched it in theaters, but then again, I could not. I didn't have time in January when it came out. But I really do think it's a fun film, and I think it's not for younger kids, but I do think for tweens and teenagers and adults, it's a perfect action film for them. I think I watched it, my younger sister watched it, we loved it, it was fantastic, and I do think that this movie is a good movie, even though people who boycotted it hated this movie. I feel like that's stupid for them trying to hate this movie because Chris Pratt's in it. The Chris Pratt's, you might not like him, but I like him. He's good. He's a good man. Yeah. I see what he does, and he's good, in my opinion.
Yeah, and the action was phenomenal. I told you this earlier. It was great, and I loved it.
And if you made it this far, please don't forget to like and subscribe, and give a like to tell us that you like this video, you want more of these yes or no videos. And leave a comment below if you're mad at Uncle Joe. Leave a comment for him, and I'll let him know about it. And he'll have an apology video coming out probably soon if he goes any farther. On the insults, if you know what I mean. Okay? Yeah.
Yeah, it actually was, I think, to the film personally. Oh, don't forget to do the thing. We have to do the thing, yes or no, remember? Remember, if we give it a yes, for thumbs up. No, thumbs down thing. Remember, we gotta do that, by the way. Don't forget. We're still new at this, guys. So give us some time. We're working on it. You know what I'm saying?
I love my Iron Man cups so much. It's a good cup. I have a piggy bank and a Affinity Gauntlet. What else?
Now, yes or no?
What else? You know what I'm saying? It's what it is.
Yes or no? Yes or no? God, yes or no?
Yeah.
Look up this one.
Yeah. Oh, Uncle Joe, we forgot to yes or no. Was the movie good or was it bad in your opinion?
You're not listening.
I give Mercy, yes, a thumbs up that yes, it was a good movie. What do you think?
Thumbs up. It was a fantastic, fun movie that kept me awake.
Okay, let's go on to our next film, GOAT. Or greatest of all time. The greatest. But as Christian, I know that she beats the GOAT. And the sheep is Jesus. You know what I'm saying?
Really? That's kind of, dude. Really?
Okay. The synopsis for the film is a small goat named Will Harris gets a once-in-a-lifetime shot to join the pros and play rollerball, pretty much basketball, a highly intense full-contact sport that will dominate by fastest, fiercest animals, and in a world polluted by his teammates. He's rejected by his teammates. But if he works together, I'm usually paraphrasing right now, but I can't pronounce the words, that the screen is giving me. Okay, rejected by his teammates. Will becomes determined to revolutionize the sport and prove that smalls can ball.
Smalls can ball.
Okay, let's break the move. Okay, on the count of 3. Okay, 1, 2, 3, go. 9 out of 10.
6.5. Wait, why would you say 9? That's a crazy.
It might be not deserve that score, but I've only watched it once, but I mean to rewatch it completely.
You have to.
The first locations are beautiful. I kept saying how the environments were the best part about the film.
True.
You look at the entire track or the sports arena. It literally the Yuri is trying to attack the players and stop them or do anything, which is awesome in my opinion. And honestly, a really good concept for
a series, maybe? I don't know. Oh, actually, I don't need that. That's actually a pretty cool idea. Like a series I listen or something. The story isn't amazing like the newer or Dark Knight, but it is. It's a fun watch. I love watching this film, and it's not a bad movie. Why do you give it a 6.5? Why is that? Felt like a bunch of memes and flying parts from spaceship mixed into a Spider-Verse film. It could. I don't get. It just doesn't feel right to me. Okay. Like what exactly? Space Jam, Obby. Don't say Obby. So I like that word. That's so girlish, man. Don't do that. Don't do that. The Sandlot, Rookie of the Year, Mighty Ducks, Surf's Up, Turbo, Cars 1. Those last two were racing movies. They don't count. Fine, Game Plan, Home Team, Titans. You haven't seen that one. Like, you haven't. You haven't seen it. What does it matter? Well, I've been meaning to watch it, but it's been hard. It's awesome. But that doesn't definitely better. Space Jam 2 is better, and the movie is going to be. I don't want to disagree, but was there anything unique that you liked about it? As well? The only thing I liked about it was that Panther girl. What's her name again? I forgot. Yeah, Kitty something. I don't know her last name. But yeah, she was very interesting, and she did make Ferris Will, or Goat, struggle. That was interesting. Yeah, I thought she was interesting arc, in my opinion. At least it was, I feel like that dynamic was different and unique. I like it personally. Yeah, she didn't do the old adopt the boy ending type character role. That she goes to love him. I thought I also loved Modo. Modo, is that his name? Modo? Yes. Lizard Modo? I thought he was phenomenal, and he was a weird character, like myself. I thought he was fantastic. I loved him. I thought it was. Sorry, I'm back. Okay. Sorry. No one cares. But also, because of my session was off. Okay. Moto and his. I don't know why yours didn't go off. Something. Weird. I do not want to point out something that I thought was weird. I do want to point out something that was weird to me. Okay, that I thought. When I watched it, it was like, why are we doing this? You know what I'm saying? Okay, the part was that the animals in this world, the animal human creatures, whatever, the animals with human characteristics. Yeah, they actually act like animals sometimes. Like the horse that literally walked for like 10 seconds around the field with like the horse with shoes on and let me check. It was kind of disturbing in my opinion. A little weird. Yeah, I don't get that personally. But one thing I will say is disappointing is that this film didn't create the phrase "the greatest of all time." The goats, or goats. If you guys didn't know, obviously this movie is called Goat, so I'm assuming you understand what goat means. Yeah. All right. We got that. I don't know. Okay. Okay. What was I saying? Yes. Do you think that the film would create the phrase, the metaphorical origin, or this movie would be the origin for the word goats? But no, it didn't do that. The goat was already in this world being used constantly, and it didn't thought the girl cat was the goat until this actual goat came in. And it was, I wish they did more with that person. I do wish that. I think bad. I do think this movie was not as good. I think that, yeah. Yeah, I told you. I hate to be mean about the movie though. You know what? I'm not even gonna give it a different rating because about what happened. So I'm gonna go to 7.5 because it's still a good movie, but I wish it was. I don't think that it could have been better. It could be written a lot better. But I do think there's a lot of good stuff about it. So like Moto, like you said, Moto's awesome. I think. Yes, he is. And I think Will's an interesting character. I wish he actually went through a better arc than just he wants to prove himself, but that's just me, Great. Yeah. I think I do agree so. Okay, so what we giving it? What do you think? Let's give it as a yes or no. Yes, was it good?
Or no, it was bad. What do you think?
I give it a yes, thumbs up. Yes, definitely good movie.
Okay. I give it a thumbs up. It's a good movie. Maybe it stole some ideas from Space Jam, but still, I still liked it personally.
It's actually more of a this way.
It's a lot better than Space Jam. Like CGI or not CGI, but the animation is phenomenal. It's a Cyrus style film, so yeah.
Oh, fine, we'll just move on. Okay. We'll talk about this. Okay, fine. But what do you guys think? Do you agree with me? Do you agree with me, Uncle Joe? Or do you agree with his 7 now being a 7.5? Or what was it again? 7, 9, 8? I can't remember. Anyway, who cares? What do you guys think? Do you think you agree with his opinion or my opinion? But what do you rate it yourselves? We will give it a thumbs up overall.
Okay. And now on to the cream of the crop. The top layer. The cherry. The finale. The last film of the episode. Okay.
Yes.
Let's talk about it.
Yeah.
Do you think I should stop clapping in front of the microphone?
Yes. Yeah. Stop being weird.
Okay. The movie we're talking about, ladies and gentlemen, is the one that people have been talking about, but we feel like we wanted to talk about because it's a movie I watched and I have an opinion on it that maybe others don't. I think Uncle Joe has his opinion on it, but Uncle Joe always has an opinion on something. But, he's Uncle Joe. So, okay. Project Hail Mary with Ryan Gosling as the lead character, Dr. Ryland Grace. Ryland Grace, is that how you pronounce it? They call him Grace throughout the whole movie. I don't know why I don't know. Because it makes sense the doctor part, but he's not like a doctor in science and stuff, you know what I mean?
Yeah, kind of.
He's a doctor, right?
Yeah.
And I gotta watch that movie yet. It's in theaters once. Probably should watch. Yeah, I don't know if it's gonna be on streaming all day, but anyway. Okay. The science teacher. This is synopsis, FY, for you people watching. Science teacher Royland Grace wakes up on a spaceship with no recollection of who he is or how he got there. As his memory slowly returns, he soon discovers he must solve the riddle behind a mysterious substance that's causing the sun to die out. The details of a mission unravel. He calls on his scientific training and sheer ingenuity. I don't know these words. Too big words for me today. Too tired. It plus the summer's hot, so
no excuse me. Keep going.
But he may not have to do it alone, though. Which is my favorite part of the entire thing, personally. So if you watch the movie or seen the trailer, you know what we're talking about. Because the surprise twist of it, just the fun twist of it, in my opinion. Okay, this film was my third anticipated film of the year, right behind Avengers Doomsday and Spider-Man Brand New Day. I'm not sure what came after it, though. Maybe Mercy? I don't know. Supergirl. I forgot. Sorry, that came out with that movie.
That?
But this one was my third anticipated film, so I came in with the idea that this can be a great movie, one of the best movies of the year. So this is someone who actually thinks that. He thinks that's always bad before he gets proved wrong, so that's Uncle Joe for you, so yeah. Okay, let's give our scores of what we thought of the movie. Okay? 1, 2, 3, go. 7.5. What the heck? The film was awesome. I give it 8.5. Why would you give it that high of a that low of a number? I give it 8.5. Why would you give it a 7.5? That's stupid. You're stupid. Why? It's literally by the people who made your favorite movie as a child. I'm Cloudy with a Chance of Meatballs until Angry Bird 2 came out. You were so inspired by this movie. Why would you do this? This is the people that First off, rude. Don't call people names. We discussed this on the channel. Yeah. Uncle Joe.
I think that's just
Second of all, I didn't say it was bad. I just said it's a 7.5. Many good films are 7.5 actually. IMDb before I looked this up before we came into doing this episode. That said that some 7.5s are including Doctor Strange, which I think is so underrated.
Remember the Titans, the one you mentioned earlier.
Yeah.
The Sound of Music, which I think is a wonderful film. Personally, for
I can
family.
see it.
And Spider-Man 1 and X2, which are actually surprising in my opinion. And I don't know why X2 is considered 7.5.
That's so stupid.
Pretty stupid in my opinion.
That's crazy. Stupid Iron Man.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. But I still, Project Hail Mary was a good film, in my opinion, but not a great film. I expected a lot more, and it didn't fully deliver. I think the trailers were giving away so much, but how do you market that though? In my opinion, it's really hard. It's, I think, I think for me, I write scripts and I want the best stories possible, which is not always going to happen because films are so easy to mess up in some way by cutting a scene or, missing some effects or, rushing something. Or the writer could be bad or something, but the director could be amazing.
Yeah.
There's so many ways to do it, in my opinion, since the film industry is so hard. I've done it. I've made short films. I understand.
Mhm.
But I just thought that this movie would be a grand adventure, and most of it was just taking place on a ship or on Earth, and it didn't really give me much to expect. And the only planet we visited was only shown from the atmosphere of Rocky's world, but the atmosphere was literally not from Rocky World, but also, oh yeah, I forgot the time they visited to get stuff,
Yeah.
get the virus eater. Spoiler, sorry. The virus, the sun eater cure hunters, whatever, on the one green planet and Rocky's planet, but we didn't really get to see Rocky's planet at all, and we can barely see the gas planet that they got the hunters from. Sorry that was confusing. So just letting you guys know, they visited 2 planets as far as I know, and we barely got to solve any of it.
Yeah.
So that's just my problem, personally.
We learned about the collecting the Sun Eater Hunter algae scene. That was cool scene.
I was sadly halfway bored with that scene simply with the whole name trying to get the Sun Eater. I mean not the Sun Eater, but the Hunter Bolt Sun Eater. Like obviously they would succeed in my opinion. I thought this movie is already kind of a depressing movie from the get-go, so I was assuming that they were going to have a happy ending. So I assumed they would get it anyway, but they would have some kind of consequences. The low point, where the low points usually happen. And I didn't expect Rock was actually get to a position he was, but it makes sense in the story. I thought that was well done. How he literally was near him all the time, but what's the name of the
Grace.
Grace was always with him when Rocky was recovering from his injuries. I thought that was good. And I thought that action scene, the blades, going black to you go black and forth from you can see stuff to black to see stuff black from Grace's perspective. And I thought it was great. Or was it Robinson's perspective? It doesn't matter. But I knew that even if they did do anything like break their ship or get broken somewhere, they could fix it. It's not hard in my opinion. The movie is right there and they could literally do whatever they want to help get this movie on track, in my opinion. That's just me. I just think they could have done something more unique for the not the climax, I suppose. I guess this is climax, I suppose, of the movie.
Mm-hmm.
But I wish they did more. That's what I wish, honestly. Yes.
Oh, brother. Oh, nephew. I was still going to say it was an 8.5, even if you aren't.
I don't think it was. I do think it was well written in ways. In many ways, it's done well, and it was really well done. It was directed really well.
Yeah.
I just wanted more. I just want more. I wanted to be extraordinary. I wanted to be like the next Star Wars. That's what I want it to be. It doesn't mean I want a sequel, even because I think if you make a sequel that's less good, it's going to just be heartbreaking. But if they do make a good sequel that's even better, I wouldn't mind it. I really do love this entire aesthetic. I want more, and maybe a sequel is the way to go for me, but I don't know. Yes, I think Rocky and Gosling really did an amazing job. I don't know. I'm not saying they didn't. Rocky was a cute surprise that I wish they didn't. Didn't wish they spoiled it in the trailers. But it's hard. It's a hard movie to market, so I understand it. Yeah, like I said, I understand it. I understand the marketing.
I just wish they didn't do that personally, because trailers was just giving away the whole movie. In my opinion, that's what movies have been doing to get people into seats. But it's just causing problems, in my opinion, for those who want to watch the movie, but you get it, everything good about it is spoiled in the actual movie. Personally, the CGI is perfect, in my opinion, and it's just predictable. Just my issue, just predictable. That's my one word for this movie. It's good, it's predictable. I just once. No, okay. The ending was not predictable. Now that I think about it. Okay, everything other than the end, the last act was predictable. But parts of the last act was predictable. They huge spoiler, but they do save Earth and Rocky's world. But I didn't expect Grace to send the hunters to Earth the way that they were told to, while Grace was going to die on the ship. That was planned because he didn't have enough fuel to last so long, but Rocky gave him fuel. But he learned that the hunters could go through the material that Rocky makes. He knew that Rocky was endangered, so but I love how Grace came back for Rocky, saved him, and brought him back to Rocky's world. And now Grace literally teaches Rocky's species about Earth, which I think is phenomenal. I really love that aspect. I thought that was surprising. I didn't expect that to happen. A good deserved ending, and that's why I think the ending was a good ending for this movie, especially since the movie started off with a downer, but things ended perfectly. Like, Grace came back for Rocky, saved him, and brought him back to Rocky's world. And now Grace literally teaches Rocky's species about Earth, which I think is phenomenal.
Yeah,
Crazy though that aspect. I thought that was surprising. I didn't expect that to happen.
loved it.
A good deserved ending. And that's why I think the ending was good ending for this movie. Especially since the movie started off with a down, but things ended perfectly.
I think it was great. I don't know why you're being so harsh on it. The ending was phenomenal. It was a great movie. Rocky's relationship with Grace to save him, sacrifice his life to save him, and Grace doing the same thing was phenomenal. You're crazy. You're crazy.
Maybe if I rewatched it again and straight, it may not have changed to 8.
And better.
It could get it. But I don't hold my breath on a rewatch.
Uh-huh.
I had to rewatch it with my family.
You
I
better.
extended the chain by rating, and 7.5 is my standard. I do not go any lower than that. That's what it is. It might go higher to 8, maybe 8.5. I don't know, but maybe I'll rewatch.
I don't agree, but I
And
understand you.
so using this movie,
I understand you, but I don't agree. I don't. But you know, like, you do you.
so do you agree that this movie was good, or do you think this movie was bad?
I am.
Yes or no?
Yes.
Yes, a good movie. Probably a little leaning, but I think it's good. It's not again, it's a good movie. No leaning, just good movie. Not a great movie, but good.
This movie was original.
Yeah.
And it was good. What do you
Believe it.
expect?
Well, thank you guys for watching all the way through. And if you have any questions, leave a comment below. And if you really like yes or no review with me, Uncle Joe, please actually come back and share this to your friends and family, and continue to give us likes, comments, and keep us constantly keep us up so we know that you guys are liking these videos. And if you have any questions about anything, and if Uncle Joe made you mad, please give him a thumbs down. You know what I'm saying? Give Uncle Joe a thumbs down in the comments below.
We're young.
And if you like this movie, please not this movie, this entire video, leave us a like and subscribe. And if you didn't like one of our ratings, let us know. We would love to hear from you guys. We love their comments because it helps us understand what you guys are thinking, to know what we're doing right, because we're still getting the hang of this channel. and we want to make sure we get everything right for you guys. And thank you so much. I am RedGrae, and this is RedGrae Productions, and that is
Uncle Joe,
Uncle Joe.
Jesus bless you. Jesus bless you guys.
See you next time. Bye.
Bye.
Tired. You know?
Yep.
We should totally, what do you think our next movie should be about, you know?
Star Wars. Maybe. Avengers. I don't know.
I think all the June movies personally, but you know, I think that makes sense. Like we would do, I don't know if I want to do Star Wars though. Like it's so controversial. But if people comment that we should do a Star Wars one, I'm not opposed to it. I just, people have to be willing to give us a chance.
I think it's a good idea.
I don't want to have controversies, in my opinion. But if people want me to, I will do it. You know, I'm flexible. Maybe in September. Maybe. Yeah, I guess September is a good date. We only have like one thing happening, like maybe October, because we do have a show coming out in December and our Doomsday stuff coming out, like our main Road to Doomsday video that we'll be having August, September, October, November. Get ready for Doomsday, so maybe if we have time. But yeah, good talk. I think we did a good job. Well, have fun playing this on Uncle Joe. I'll see you next time. Bye.
You're leaving all on my own? Where are you going? Now, boy. Oh.
Bye.